Hello, my friends. JLD here, Johnny Dumas, and welcome to day 6 of 50 days to something. 50 days to something special. 50 days to something real. And as you can see below here, this is day 6, your unfair advantage audit. We're going to go through this because it is a critical step in the process as we continue to drive towards something. So, everybody has an edge. I don't care what you think your lack of edge might be. I can take anybody in the world, just hand them to me. I can have a 15-minute conversation with them. And believe me, I will find an edge that they have. Maybe not over everybody, of course, but over enough people to make something special. So, what are skills you've developed? What are experiences you have lived? What is knowledge that you have that others do not have? Your advantage is already in the room. If you're watching this right now, your advantage is with you. I promise you. It's in the room. It's in your head. It's in your mind. It's in your skill set, and we're going to find it. Okay. So your past, that's your data. Jobs you have held, problems you have solved, industries you understand. Your history is not random. It is research. I mean, I always go back to the Karate Kid. I mean, if you guys have seen that, he was waxing and doing all the things with the car, cleaning the car, waxing the car, scrubbing the car. I mean, all the things. He thought he was just working. But then what was he doing? No, he was preparing the right movements to make them an edge for himself. And that edge turned him into, of course, the champion of that specific karate match. So I don't care if you hated the job in the past. I don't care if you didn't like what you were studying in school. I'm just saying jobs you have held, problems that you've solved, industries that you understand. It's not random. It's research. Understand that, believe that, it's powerful. So look for the overlap, okay? The overlap is key. What do you know? What people need, what you can deliver. That's the opportunity. We're looking for the opportunity. And of course, that opportunity is the intersection of those things. What you know, what people need, what you can deliver. That's the opportunity. So start thinking like these 3 circles and where they intersect, okay? That's the opportunity. Opportunity lives in the intersection. So experience will always beat theory. Just remember that. Experience will always beat theory. Lived experience builds trust because you've been there, you've done that, you have the experience. Practical insight creates value because, again, people look at your practical insight as new knowledge. It might just be like known to you, practical to you, but it's new knowledge to them. And proof will beat opinion. Don't just have an opinion on something. You want to have lived proof, solved problems. You can point to past experiences. People pay for real world guidance. Are you going to take exercise tips from somebody who's grossly out of shape? No. You want people that have proven they can do it. That gap is valuable. It is incredibly valuable. So remember, you're ahead of someone. If only by 6 months, even if only by one skill, even if only by one lesson learned. That's such a key understanding to have. I mean, think back to elementary school or even junior high or high school. We used to look up to our teachers, again, some of them, because we were just like, wow, they know so much. They know everything. No, they were one chapter ahead. The night before that class, they probably read that chapter and they learned those skills and then they taught those skills. They were one chapter ahead. So even if you're only one chapter ahead, you can teach, you can add value, you can solve problems. Again, even if it's only by 6 months, even if it's only one skill, even if it's only one lesson learned. So catalog your assets. This is a key step. Your skills, your tools, your network, your reputation, your knowledge. You likely have more than you think. So catalog those things, make it happen. Your network truly matters. People that you know, communities that you belong to, industries that you understand. Access is a powerful advantage. If you have access, that's a powerful advantage. Utilize that to your benefit. So your struggle, that matters too. Your struggles matter because your struggles, your obstacles, your challenges, what had to happen? You had to find solutions for those. You had to solve those problems. Now that solution is valuable to other people who haven't struggled in that area yet, but maybe now they just are. you can guide them so they don't have to make the same mistakes that you made. So they don't have to take the amount of time that you took. You give them that shortcut, the direct path to the solution. So these are problems that you solved personally, mistakes that you corrected, hard lessons learned. Your scars can guide others. Just remember that. Your scars, they're not pointless. They're not useless. They can be very helpful because they can guide others. So avoid the comparison trap. And I'm so passionate about this topic right here. Somebody will always be further ahead. That is not your audience. Someone else is right behind you. There's always somebody right behind you. You're building for them. You don't have to be the number one expert in the world. You just have to be the number one expert in your room that you've created. And there are always going to be people in your room that are a step behind you, that are 10 steps behind you. You will be further ahead than a number of people if you sit down and learn a skill. If you sit down and just remember a problem that you've solved in the past that you know you can help other people with. And I'm a big, again, believer in the compare and despair situation. If you compare yourself to almost anybody in a specific topic, a specific area, a specific thing, you will despair. If you compare yourself to somebody who's better looking than you might despair about that, or who's in better shape than you, or is richer than you, or lives in a better place than you, or has a better job than you, or a better car than you, or whatever it might be, you can despair. And every human being in this world can point to somebody like that in some areas. Guess what? Let's just say Mark Cuban. People can despair because he's more wealthy than most people, but then he can look to somebody else and say, man, I wish I was in the kind of shape that person was in because I'm 15, 20, 45 pounds overweight or whatever that might be for him. Like that's the comparison trap. Compare and despair. You can and should only be comparing yourself to one person, you yesterday. If you're winning that comparison, you are winning. So today's exercise: 1, write down your skills. 2, write down your experiences. 3, write down problems you have solved. Your unfair advantage is hiding in plain sight. I promise you it's in plain sight if you take the time to write down your skills, your experiences, the problems you have solved. Write those things down. It's hiding in plain sight. And the question you should be asking yourself is, well, how am I going to build all of this? What do I need? What is the platform I should be using? And I will say, without a doubt, the number one platform to build your something, honestly, to build your everything is HighLevel. I'm the global ambassador for HighLevel. I love this company. I know them inside and out, and they just have everything you need for you to build your something. So let's build your something with HighLevel. And now what I love about HighLevel is everything's on one platform. We're talking your funnels, websites, email, courses, payments, automations, calendar integrations, literally everything. Plus, they have this 24/7 award-winning support. So they are there for you every step of the way. So if you're serious about building something in 50 days, you need the right engine. And what you need to do is visit highlevelfire.com. Check out highlevelfire.com. When you go there, you can get the Founders Acceleration Pack. This was created by myself. What it gives you is a 30-day free trial. Usually you get 14 free days to try out the platform HighLevel. This gives you 30 days of a free trial and it gives you full access so you can start building immediately. You're also going to get a private 50-minute clarity call with me. I mean, you're hearing that right. You can jump on a one-on-one call with me so we can help you build something special. And by we, I mean myself and you. Together, we are going to have a conversation about you building something special. And then also I have weekly live office hours to people that join HighLevel through highlevelfire.com. So keep up your momentum, keep up your inspiration. Don't get stuck. Join me on my weekly live office hours. Ask me any questions you have. I'm there to answer them every single week to keep you moving forward. Plus, you get my 50-day acceleration roadmap. My funnels and systems will get imported into your HighLevel. It's just one click, and then you're already off to the races, just personalizing what already works, and so much more. So, highlevelfire.com. So here's how you start. You join the free 30-day trial at highlevelfire.com. You email me so that I know that you're in, john@eofire.com. You book your call. We have a great 15-minute chat. We talk about what you need to to be thinking about, to be doing, to be acting upon, to be making the most of building your something. You show up to my live office hours every week whenever it makes sense for you to ask questions, to engage, to meet other people. And then you start building. You literally start building. And you've already started building. Now you continue building with a team, with a mentor, with momentum. Let's do this together. I mean, what's crazy about this? Everything you just saw is completely free. The call with me, the live office hours, everything's completely free. The only thing you're paying for is the $97 per month for HighLevel. And that's after your 30-day trial. So if in 30 days you figure out for some reason it's not for you, you've literally paid $0 for anything. And if you're actually building something special at the end of 30 days, well, you just keep HighLevel and you're paying just $97 a month. It's an absolute no-brainer. I'm doing this as the global ambassador for HighLevel. So let's make this happen together. Let's prepare to ignite.